Hey, how's it going, Fossorial fans? So today we are doing a 200 subscriber special. So I wanted to take a minute to thank you guys for your continued support. Thank you so much. Within even just a couple of weeks, we've gained over 200 subscribers, which is just insane. I never thought that I would get that much support that quickly. So I just wanted to take a second to thank you guys. So today, what we're going to be doing actually is a pretty big unboxing. So we have 8 different tarantulas here, ranging from the smallest to the largest. Um, so we got the largest one going in this container, and we'll save that one for last. But I've made up these other enclosures for all the other little guys. Most of them were only about a half of an inch to an inch long, somewhere in that range. And by the way, sneak peek, this one is actually a guaranteed female, which is pretty cool. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get into this video. I'm pretty excited to show you guys this stuff here. So, we got these from the same seller that we got the tarantulas from in the last video that we did the unboxing, and it I don't know. He was running a sale over the holiday, so we ended up getting quite a few of them and a couple of freebies actually. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, let's start off here with opening up the golden bird eater tarantula, the Formictopus auratus. So this one is supposedly going to get upwards of 10 to 11 inches almost in length diagonally. So it's going to be a pretty big boy or girl, hopefully, actually. So without further ado, let's open up the case and try to get it into this container right here. We got a pretty cool thing going on. I got a pretty big hide. It's probably going to end up staying in this container for quite a while. So I kind of went a little bit all out, to be honest. I am going to be putting a little water dish in there eventually. I'm just not sure how big this guy actually is. I'm pretty sure it's actually only about 3/4 of an inch, which is not very big. Maybe like my pinky fingernail or something like that. I don't know. All right, guys. So let's open up this container and start working on getting it in there. Alright guys, I figured that I should at least try to pop this open under camera real quick for you guys, just in case, because just like in the last video, you never know what kind of surprise might end up happening. So let's see how this guy ended up packing this thing, and let's just go for it here. Alright, so it looks like some sort of moss ball action going on. So let's put this down here and see what we got. Okay, so let's see if we can get this out of here. You know what? I think we're just gonna go for it, guys. Oh my gosh, this is going terribly. This is a bad idea. We are back. If you can see, she is right there. Phone focus. So I think that this enclosure is probably going to be the best one. It's got the biggest hide in it, I believe. So let's, oh God, she's moving. Let's, put her down in here and see if we can get her out. I don't think she very much likes what I'm doing. Okay. Alright guys, she is right there. So I'm not sure what the best course of action is to try to get her out of there without hurting her. Um, okay, guys. I think maybe this plastic fake plant might be okay. So let's try to see if we can poke her out of here. It's not working very well, guys. Alright guys, I think I'm actually going to just leave her in here for a little bit and see if she'll come out on her own. I'm not sure what a good idea would be to try to get her out of this container right now. I don't want to end up using these metal tongs and hurting her, and I can't exactly get the brush into the bottle. And I don't want to like try to pull this wet paper towel out and end up hurting her, so we're just gonna move on to the next guy, and I guess hopefully she'll come out of this container and start exploring by the time we move on here. So, all right, guys, let me put you down real fast, and I'm gonna open up the next container. All right, guys. So next we have the Red Island Bird Eater, and as soon as I pulled the plug on this thing, oh God, guys, she's coming out. She's coming out right now. She was ready to get out of this container. Holy crap. Woo, there you go, girl. Lid, lid, lid. Oh no, oh no, she's escaping. Go back where you belong. Ah! I don't know where she went. Alright, guys. I got her, holy crap. I don't know how I found her, but I got her trapped under this cup under my desk. She scared the hell out of me and flew across this cup lid. And I have no idea how I ended up finding her. Thank God. So, yeah. That was nuts. Let's see if we can get her. Oh my God. Let's see if we can get her captured here, guys. This girl's super bolty for some reason. Okay, guys, we got her. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely nuts. My heart is attacking. I don't know how we're going to get her into this container. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm probably gonna end up putting you down and trying to put her in there and get the lid on at the same time. I'm gonna need two hands for this. She is super bolty for some reason. Hopefully she doesn't get away from me again. That was insane. So, yeah, we're gonna try this really fast and get her in there, but let's give you guys a good shot of her real quick. This is the Red Island Bird Eater. Look how pretty she is, even though she's so small. But yeah, she's super scared. That was, oh my God, look, she's cleaning herself. Wow, that's awesome. All right. Well, let's let her do that for a second, and I'm gonna put you guys down and try to get her into her enclosure, guys. Okay, guys, we got her into her enclosure. Oh my God. That was not easy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I ended up having to take the one lid off and like slowly usher her in, and she ended up flying into the thing, and oh my, I just can't even look. She's already exploring her enclosure. That's so cool. She's really pretty already. Um Man, she's super active. She's insanely fast too. That was nutty. Look at her go. That's awesome, guys. All right, well, let's let her be, and I guess we should grab a hold of the next tarantula and move on. Um, Holy crap, it's already been a pretty exciting video, and we just started. But here, let's grab this guy, and we're going to move on to the Philippine tangerine tarantula. So this is like the orangulist. Oh my gosh, listen to me. What am I, having a stroke or something? This is the orangest tarantula in the hobby, if I'm not mistaken. So let's open up this guy and see if we're not in for some more excitement, guys. All right. Okay, guys, so here we go. We have the Philippine tangerine opened up. There she is, right there. She's not as excited to get out of this container as the other one was. So we're probably just going to put her down right there and let her do her freaking thing, because that last one about gave me a freaking heart attack. So we're not going to try to go losing another one here, guys, and we're just going to let her come out all on her own. And once she does, we'll take this container out. So, alright, let's leave her alone and move on to the next one, guys, which is going to be the Dwarf pink leg tarantula. So, let's get a lid on this guy real quick. Alright. Alright, guys, so this one was one of the freebies that we ended up getting. This is Coquiana brunipes, if I'm saying that right. I think I just butchered that, but either way, this was one of the free tarantulas that we got, and she is actually probably going to end up residing in one of these containers eventually. So let's open her up and get her into one of these cups, and she's probably going to end up staying in here for quite a while. So yeah, all right, let's get her out, guys. Okay, guys. Well, apparently this one came inside of a tiny vial inside of a tiny vial. So that's pretty funny. I believe she is right there. So let's just pop this bad boy open and see what we're in for. Without a care in the damn world. Okay, we're going to just put that down right there. And we're gonna act like that never happened. Yeah, she's right there, guys. So we're gonna leave her alone for a couple of minutes, and I'm sure that she'll end up just walking out on her own, and we'll take that container out. So let's grab the next guy after we put a lid on this one. Actually, probably a good idea, right? So she doesn't just like sprint out at us like the last one did. Freak me the heck out. All right, here we go. All right, Dwarf pink leg, done. All right, guys, let's move on to this guy. Oh no, I'm so sorry. It is my fault. Okay, the golden burst tarantula. I was supposed to actually get a Brazilian redhead, and I'm pretty upset that I didn't. But they had this guy, and they were willing to do an equivalent exchange for it, so I just got this guy instead. I believe this guy's only going to get about 5 inches long, so that's kind of like in between a full size and a dwarf. But I think that they're heavy webbers, and I believe terrestrial, so they'll be pretty. It'll be a good addition to the collection. So, alrighty, let's open her up and let's see what we got here, guys. All right. Another decent moss plug. We haven't run into a similar situation yet, like we did with the OBT, thank God. But that one, that Red Island Bird Eater, was definitely ready to get out, like for sure. And look, she's still climbing around the enclosure. She's nuts. All right, let's get this moss plug out and move her into one of these guys in the back. We're gonna be saving this one for the second to the last. You'll see why. So Let me move him into one of these two enclosures in the back here. Okay, gentle boys and girls. So there is the beautiful golden burst that we got. I'm actually kind of thrilled that we found a different one that I've never seen before. It looks like she just got a little scared. I might have just blown into the container on accident, but let's put her down into this pretty interesting enclosure that I ended up making. I hope you guys like all of these. Spent a little while making them all. Hopefully the spiders like them too. They're all kind of a little different from one another. I kind of like them, especially the bird eaters enclosures. Hopefully she finds her hide soon. But yeah, so let's get a lid on this guy before he crawls out while I'm getting sidetracked. That would be awesome. And let's move on to the last two here. All right, Fossorial fans, looks like we had another successful plug pull here, and this is our Trinidad olive. This is our other freebie that we ended up getting from getting all of the other guys here. So these are one of the few communal species that you can end up keeping, so I'm considering getting a few more, possibly, wink wink hint hint, and doing a pretty large enclosure with a large tank that I have that I never did anything with. So stay tuned for that one possibly in the future. But yeah, let's put this guy down in his enclosure here. We got this pretty interesting thing going on. So let's see if we can fashion him down in here. And we've got most of these guys just chilling in here. Hopefully they start wandering out here soon, but I don't really have a decent way of getting most of these guys out, unfortunately. And this one just wanted to sprint out at me and try to kill me, apparently. So I don't think it liked being in its shipping container too much. But yeah, we got a couple more to do, guys, and then that should be the end of it. So without further ado, let's get on to the second to the last one. Let's get a lid on this guy first before he comes crawling out. So there we go. All right. So this one is going to be getting this more vertical style enclosure that has this pretty cool hide going on in the back. Like I said, I don't have any water dishes in here yet for any of these guys. I'm going to be putting in some like water bottle caps, or to be honest, I might even repurpose these, but I just wanted to make sure that they weren't too small first, because I didn't want them to end up accidentally drowning in here or something. That would suck. So, all right. So this is the Venezuelan sun tiger. These guys can be pretty defensive. For a new world, they kind of act more like an old world, but they have a really cool striated coloration pattern that is really cool in my opinion. So I'm kind of glad that I got this guy. But I wonder if this is going to be another one of those that just tries to run straight out at me and just does not care. So let me try to get this plug undone and kind of do this pretty easy, guys. And I might end up just putting him straight in there, but let's see if I can open this thing up and get a good shot of him real fast. So give me 1 second, guys. Alright, guys, so we're going to be real gentle here, but this is the Venezuelan sun tiger that we ended up getting. She's really pretty, I believe, for how small she is right now, but I don't want to mess with her too much. I don't want her to come flying out at me and just absolutely destroy me. That would suck. Or losing her in the room would be terrible too, like I almost did with the other one. So we're just gonna plop her down in there like the rest of them and kind of let them do their thing. And we will do an update video later on about how all these guys are doing in their enclosures. So let's try to open up this last one. This last one's pretty large. I'm definitely going to actually usher her out with that brush. So let's get a lid on the Venezuelan sun tiger really quickly. Let's get one more good shot of her. Come on, phone focus. Keep trying to focus on the water droplet for some reason, guys. There she is. All right. Yeah, let's move on to the last one here, guys. Let's put this last lid on this guy up here. And let's move on to this guy. Or actually, girl. This is a guaranteed female Vitalis chromatis, guys. This is a Brazilian red and white, and they have this thing taped with electrical tape for some reason. I'm not sure why. It's kind of concerning. But I'm going to have to undo that really quickly so that we can try to get her into her fully done up enclosure that she should be able to stay in here for at least a couple of molts. At least. I mean, it's pretty large for a 2.5 inch spider or so. So I believe this enclosure is 8 by 8 by 6. So this should be pretty decent for her for a little while, because you don't want to put a tarantula in an enclosure that's too large for it, because it'll end up getting stressed out, and yeah, that's not too good for it. So yeah, definitely keep your enclosures about 2.5 times the size of your tarantula. This one's a little larger, but she should be okay. So anyways, yeah, let's get this electrical tape off and try to get this girl into her new home. Okay, guys. So I decided that I should probably at least pop the lid with you guys, just in case there's any craziness that goes on, because I have not gotten one that's this large yet, and there is air holes poked in it, and I'm kind of wondering why they had the thing wrapped in electrical tape for whatever reason. So let's open this lid up. This one is like 2.5 inches, so it's at least as big as that pink toe right there. So it's definitely pretty large, and a little scary that I'm opening it like this. This is the largest one I've ever ordered in, so let's open this bad boy up and see what happens here, guys. Gosh. Can you guys tell me why it's literally right at the top like that? Why did they pack it like that? It's right there. And also it looks like it has an anime face on its butt. Look at that, guys. That's funny. What in the heck is that? Like, oh my gosh, dude. That scared the heck out of me. Why is she right there? She's really cute, though. Let's see if we can get her into this enclosure, though, guys. Hopefully she doesn't run. We got to be really gentle. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can just tip her right in. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on, girl. Go in. I think she's scared, guys. Poor girl. I would be too if I was packed like a crazy person. What are you doing? Okay, let's see if we can kind of put this in there in a way, and we'll use the brush to get her out, guys. Here, let me put you down real fast. Okay, ladies and gentle fans, Let's see if we can get her out of here without her absolutely losing her freaking mind and flying out of the case. So, let's see if we can give her a nice big old poke on the butt. Come on. She looks pretty shiny on the butt. I think she's about to go into pre-molt, or she is heavily in pre-molt right now, which is probably why she's acting like this. And I don't like the way I'm having to try to get her out of here right now, to be fair. Oh, oh my god. Okay, come on, girl. Go on. Come on. Go down into the enclosure. Where did you go? Oh no. Oh, I think she is in. Yep, there she goes. Okay, we got her in, guys. Look at that. That's perfect. Perfect size enclosure for her, and I think she likes it. She's just chilling right there. That's awesome, guys. Brazilian red and white. Perfect. I think she's about to molt too, so she's definitely going to grow here soon. Thank you so much. Shout out to Exotics Unlimited for sending us an awesome round of spiders and allowing us to do this. Thank you guys again for getting us 200 over 200 subscribers already. It's only been a couple of weeks, guys. This is awesome. Thank you so much, Fossorial fans, and we have a lot more content coming soon. We are definitely going to check back in on all of these guys and see what they're up to once they all get out of their containers into their enclosures. And I will definitely be doing an update video on this girl as well, because I'm pretty sure she's about to molt for sure. Hopefully she's okay. From the way that she was packed is a little concerning. Her butt looks a little weird, I'm not gonna lie, like bald completely. But anyways, hopefully she's all right. But yeah, let's let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in for another one, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.